Hello Lakers fan, if you are one of those who are always up to date with the news about our Lakers, then you need to stay tuned to what is coming up on our Lakers news channel. I am preparing exclusive coverage on the possible signings of Lakers, and what I can tell you is that rumors are catching fire on social media, and if you don't want to miss any information, stay tuned. We have exclusive news every day. If you are a true Lakers and don't want to be left out of the news, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Let's go to the video.
LeBron James shuts down idea of coaching after retirement. Focus remains on one more championship run. At 40 years old, LeBron James is still defying expectations. As the oldest active player in the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers superstar continues to perform at an elite level, not just because of his raw talent, but thanks to a lifelong commitment to keeping both his body and mind sharp. His basketball IQ remains unmatched, and his dedication to preparation is legendary. Heading into the 2025-26 season, LeBron is once again expected to play a crucial role in the Lakers' pursuit of a championship. While Luka may now be the team's marquee name, make no mistake, LeBron is far from being a second option on any playoff roster. Just last season, he earned All-NBA second-team honors, proving he's still one of the most impactful players in the league. With training camp still a few weeks away, LeBron is using the offseason to connect with fans across the globe. He's currently on the Forever King Tour with Nike, a celebration of his iconic career and lasting influence on the game. One of the stops was in China, where LeBron continues to be embraced as a global icon and beloved ambassador of the sport. While in China, James was asked a familiar question: would he ever consider becoming a coach once his playing days are over? His answer, delivered with a laugh, was crystal clear and final. Via CGTN Sports Scene, LeBron responded, "No. No. No coaching for me. I've been inspired by the game. I love the game. But coaching? That's not in my future." It's a fair question. After all, few players in NBA history have demonstrated such a deep understanding of the game. Countless stories have surfaced over the years about LeBron calling out opponents' plays before they even happen, organizing defensive schemes on the fly, and essentially acting as an on-court coach. From a pure X's and O's standpoint, he'd likely be brilliant on the sidelines. But greatness as a player doesn't always translate to coaching. Many former stars have struggled to connect with players from a different era or manage the egos and dynamics of a full roster. While LeBron is widely respected as a leader and locker room presence, even he acknowledges that the coaching lifestyle just isn't for him. For now, he has bigger things to focus on. The Lakers are desperate to make one more title run with LeBron in the fold, and they know the clock is ticking. The Western Conference is stacked, and competition is fierce. But as long as LeBron is on the floor, LA has a fighting chance. Luka's off-season transformation might be inspired by LeBron. One of the reasons LeBron has remained dominant into his 40s is his obsessive focus on physical health and performance. His investments in recovery, training, and nutrition have set the gold standard for athletes across all sports. Now, it seems his influence is rubbing off on his teammate. Luka, the Lakers' newest superstar, reportedly underwent a dramatic body transformation this offseason, showing up in the best shape of his career. While Doncic has always been known for his skill and creativity, critics have pointed to his conditioning as a potential weak point. But that seems to be changing. And some are crediting LeBron's example as a driving force behind Luka's renewed focus. If Luka can match his natural talent with LeBron-like discipline off the court, the ceiling for this Lakers team gets even higher. With a focused, physically ready Doncic and a still dominant LeBron James leading the way, the Lakers may have just enough firepower to make another deep playoff run. A championship blueprint built on legacy and influence. As the Lakers gear up for the 2025-26 season, the storyline surrounding LeBron James and Luka isn't just about stats or star power, it's about legacy, mentorship, and the evolution of greatness. LeBron's influence on Luka goes beyond the box score. It's visible in Luka's increased leadership, improved conditioning, and sharper focus, both physically and mentally. Insiders from the Lakers organization have noted how Luka has taken a more vocal role during off-season workouts, helping guide younger players and setting the tone in the gym, traits long associated with LeBron. The two superstars have reportedly built strong chemistry, with LeBron embracing his role as a mentor while still competing at the highest level. Around the league, this pairing is drawing attention. Analysts are calling it one of the most dynamic duos the NBA has seen in years, not just because of their talent, but because of the synergy between two very different eras of basketball. Luka, once a fan of LeBron, now shares the floor with his idol in what could be a storybook chapter for both players. Media buzz and fan reactions. The ripple effects of LeBron's comments about coaching, or rather, his rejection of the idea, have been felt across sports media. Headlines quickly picked up on the lighthearted yet definitive tone of his answer, with many analysts debating what LeBron's post-retirement path might actually look like. Some speculate he may take on a front office role, perhaps even with the Lakers. Others believe he's destined for media, film, or a more global ambassador role for the game, especially given the continued success of his uninterrupted brand and Spring Hill company. But one thing is certain, LeBron is thinking bigger than just a whistle and clipboard. On social media, fans have expressed mixed emotions. While many understand LeBron's decision to avoid the grind of coaching, some can't help but imagine what he could do on the sidelines, mentoring the next generation of players and building championship systems from the bench. Still, the overwhelming sentiment is respect, for a player who has given so much to the game and continues to inspire, both on and off the court. Looking ahead, one last ride? With so many unknowns about the future, including LeBron's contract status after this season, there's a growing sense that this year might be the last dance for one of the greatest players to ever step on the hardwood. For LeBron, every game, every possession, now carries even more weight. Not just because of what's at stake, but because of what it all represents: legacy, transition, and a shot at one final ring. And if Luka Doncic truly has been influenced by LeBron, not just in style, but in substance, then the Lakers may be more dangerous than anyone anticipated. A physically prime Luka, guided by the wisdom and leadership of LeBron, could be the perfect storm for a deep playoff run. The journey ahead will be filled with challenges, but the message from LeBron is clear: he's still all in. Not as a coach. Not from the sidelines. But as a player, a mentor, a legend, and possibly a champion one more time. Luka Doncic shines so bright at Eurobasket, he sends rival coach into retirement. The Los Angeles Lakers already knew they had landed something special when they pulled off a blockbuster trade for Luka Doncic just weeks before last season's trade deadline. But if there were still any doubts about his brilliance, his latest Eurobasket performance has completely erased them, and then some. Doncic, one of the league's most gifted offensive players, is currently lighting up the Eurobasket stage for Slovenia. He's not just playing, he's dominating. In his most recent outing against Italy, Luka delivered one of the most jaw-dropping performances of the tournament: 42 points, 10 rebounds, and an assist on an ultra-efficient 11-4-19 shooting night. The result? A commanding win for Slovenia, and an emotional farewell from Italy's head coach. Shortly after the final buzzer, Italian head coach Gianmarco Pazzecco stunned the media by announcing his resignation. Whether it was a decision made before the game or one prompted by Luka's near-unstoppable play, the timing couldn't have been more poetic, or more symbolic. "This was my last game with Italy," Pazzecco said during the post-game press conference. "I want to thank President Giovanni Petrucci for giving me the honor of coaching the national team. From the bottom of my heart, it might be, no, it is, one of the greatest moments of my life. It's been a true privilege to represent Italian basketball." While Pazzecco's decision may have already been in motion before facing Slovenia, having Luka Doncic as his final opponent only added to the drama. In a way, Luka didn't just eliminate Italy from the tournament, he closed a chapter in Italian basketball history. Doncic leaves his mark, on and off the court. It's the kind of impact only a few players in the world can have. Luka Doncic is more than just a scorer, he's a game changer. He frustrates defenses, alters game plans, and in this case, sends coaches into retirement. That's the player the Lakers went all in for. Since landing in Los Angeles, Doncic has seamlessly fit into the purple and gold. After the mid-season trade, he averaged 28.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game, while shooting a stellar 43.8% from the field and 37.9% from three. And now, after a full off-season training in Los Angeles, he looks even sharper, more focused, and ready to take over. If Luka can bring the same level of dominance from Eurobasket to the NBA hardwood this season, the Lakers instantly become one of the most dangerous teams in the league. His presence alone demands attention, and with LeBron James still in the mix, the Lakers' ceiling might be higher than anyone expected. A new era in LA? Doncic's Eurobasket heroics are not just a boost for Slovenia, they're a preview of what's to come in Los Angeles. This is a player who doesn't just play the game, he takes it personally. And when he's locked in, few teams or coaches stand a chance. With Luka's star rising and LeBron's legacy still unfolding, the Lakers have a rare and powerful combination, one of the greatest players of all time mentoring one of the most electrifying talents of the new generation. And if Luka keeps playing like this, the Lakers might not just win games, they might change the game entirely. A statement heard around the basketball world. The shock resignation of Gianmarco Pozzecco after Luka Doncic's 42-point masterclass didn't just make headlines in Europe, it quickly rippled across the international basketball community. Media outlets, fans, and former players all chimed in on the moment, calling it a testament to both Luka's rising dominance and the emotional weight carried by international competition. Several Italian sports personalities praised Pozzecco for his heartfelt leadership and passion for the game, but many couldn't ignore the timing, and what it says about Luka Doncic's ability to shift narratives and command attention on the global stage. When a coach steps down after facing a single player, that says everything about the pressure and presence Luka brings, said one European analyst. He doesn't just win games. He breaks spirits. Social media erupted in response to the scene. Clips of Luka torching the Italian defense, hitting threes, drawing fouls, orchestrating pick-and-rolls, went viral almost instantly. Fans jokingly tweeted that Luka had retired a coach mid-tournament, while others saw it as another chapter in Luka's growing legend, a player capable of single-handedly changing the outcome of tournaments and careers. Implications for Team Italy and Team Slovenia. With Pozzecco stepping down, Italy is left scrambling to regroup. They'll need a new head coach and a refreshed direction as they prepare for the next international window. Whoever takes the reins will inherit a proud but shaken team, one that now carries the sting of elimination at the hands of one of the world's best. On the other hand, for Team Slovenia, this moment is galvanizing. Luka's performance not only boosted their confidence but sent a message to every other team left in the Eurobasket bracket. Slovenia is here to contend, and Doncic is playing at an MVP level. This is what leaders do, said Slovenia's assistant coach after the game. They rise to the moment, and Luka has never been more locked in. A scary thought for the NBA. As dominant as Doncic has been in Eurobasket, it's easy to forget he's still just 26, and entering what could be the prime of his career. For the Lakers, the idea that this version of Luka, one who's mentally sharper, physically leaner, and fueled by international success, is heading into training camp is nothing short of thrilling. Lakers insiders are reportedly ecstatic about Luka's off-season. Team sources have mentioned how impressed the front office is with his improved conditioning and commitment since arriving in Los Angeles. His chemistry with LeBron James has only deepened, and there's a belief within the organization that the duo could be even more dangerous this season, especially with a revamped supporting cast built to complement Luka's game. Setting the stage for a legacy season. With the 2025-26 NBA season approaching, expectations in Los Angeles are sky-high. The Lakers have not only retained one of the greatest to ever play in LeBron James, but now have a generational talent in Doncic who's still getting better. The two are aligned in their mission, win now. And if Luka brings the same energy he showed in that electric performance against Italy, the rest of the NBA better take notice. Because this isn't just about Eurobasket anymore. This is the preview of a monster season ahead, one that could very well end with another banner in the rafters of Crypto.com Arena, and perhaps even an MVP trophy in Luka's hands. NBA Insider reveals key update on Lakers trade plans. Could the Lakers be preparing for a major move in the trade market? After a summer of strategic upgrades, the Los Angeles Lakers made it clear they're not content with standing still. They identified key weaknesses and acted on them. Their front office prioritized the center position and landed DeAndre Ayton, a move that instantly added size and versatility to their frontcourt. They didn't stop there. Veteran guard Marcus Smart was brought in to shore up the perimeter defense, a glaring issue that haunted them during their playoff exit against the Minnesota Timberwolves last season. But even with these impactful additions, there's still a sense around the league that the Lakers might not be done just yet. NBA insider Mark Stein sheds light on possible trade plans. According to veteran NBA insider Mark Stein, the Lakers are staying patient but alert, ready to pounce if the right trade opportunity comes along during the season. They signed Luka Doncic to a 3-year, $165 million max extension the first day it was allowed, August 2nd, and they still have LeBron James under contract for one more season, Stein wrote. From what I've been told, they're keeping a close eye on the right deal that could help round out the edges of the roster, particularly on the wing, to complement newcomers like DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia. As Stein points out, the The wing position remains the most vulnerable spot in the Lakers' starting lineup. Rui Hachimura had a solid year and showed promise, but if the Lakers truly want to contend for a championship, they may need to upgrade with a more defensively oriented wing who can also knock down open shots and hold his own against elite scorers. The Lakers are a team to watch as trade deadline approaches. Stein emphasized that the Lakers may wait until closer to the February 5th trade deadline to make a move, especially if the right player becomes available. "I don't think this means they'll pull the trigger on a deal right away," Stein noted, but league sources say the Lakers are seriously monitoring the market for a two-way wing who could raise their ceiling. In other words, the Lakers are keeping their options open. They're not rushing, but they're far from passive. With a roster stacked with championship aspirations and stars like LeBron and Luka in win-now mode, there's pressure to maximize this window. LeBron's influence could push the Lakers to act sooner. If there's one thing that could accelerate the Lakers' timeline, it's LeBron James' mindset. As he enters what may be the final stretch of his legendary career, his desire to compete at the highest level remains unwavering. If LeBron begins to grow restless with the team's progress, or if injuries or inconsistencies start to creep in, don't be surprised if the Lakers ramp up trade talks. Keeping LeBron engaged and confident in the front office's direction will be critical if they hope to retain him for the remainder of his playing days. Simply put, if the Lakers want to win now, they may need to go all in, again. Bottom line. The Lakers are already better than they were last season. With Luka Doncic in peak form, LeBron still defying father time, and new pieces like Ayton and Smart in place, they've laid the groundwork for something special. But the wing spot could still be the missing puzzle piece. If the right name hits the trade block, don't be surprised to see the Lakers strike. Because in LA, with LeBron and Luka leading the charge, anything short of a title run isn't good enough. Pressure mounts as Lakers look to capitalize on their championship window. The stakes have never been higher in Los Angeles. With LeBron James entering what could realistically be his final season and Luka Doncic approaching his prime, the Lakers are navigating a narrow window to compete for a title, and they know it. The front office's aggressive summer shows they're committed to contending, but internally, there's a growing belief that one more move could be the difference between a deep playoff run and another early exit. Team executives reportedly view this season as championship or bust, especially with the Western Conference as stacked as ever. The Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Oklahoma City Thunder all look poised to make noise again, not to mention the always dangerous Golden State Warriors, who remain a postseason threat with their battle-tested core. Who could the Lakers target? While no specific names have been officially linked, insiders speculate the Lakers could be eyeing versatile wings who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Think players like Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, or even lower-profile but high-impact targets like Dorian Finney-Smith or Alex Caruso, a former Laker who fans have been clamoring to bring back. The challenge, of course, is matching salaries and avoiding a major disruption to the core rotation. But the Lakers do have some assets they could package, including future picks, expiring contracts, and promising young players like Max Christie or Jalen Hood-Schifino, depending on the market. Inside the locker room, a united push for greatness. Sources close to the team say that Luka Doncic and LeBron James are in complete sync when it comes to team goals. The two stars have reportedly taken on active roles in mentoring younger players and setting a championship tone during early off-season workouts. Luka is laser-focused, one team source shared. He's pushing himself and pushing everyone around him. He knows this team can go all the way, and he's carrying that energy into every practice. LeBron, meanwhile, is fully engaged, and while he's made it clear he won't stay in the league just to be a mentor, he's expressed privately that he believes in this roster's potential, with the caveat that they continue to build around winning pieces. Fanbase divided, go all in or stay patient. Among Lakers fans and analysts, the debate is heating up. Should LA go all in now, or wait to see how the current group gels? Some argue that patience is key, with Ayton, Smart, and Doncic needing time to fully integrate, while others believe the Lakers must act boldly while LeBron is still on the floor. After all, there are no guarantees he returns after this season, and wasting one of Luka's peak years could set the franchise back. There's also the reality of cap flexibility. Any trade would likely push the Lakers further into the luxury tax, which the ownership has been willing to do in the past, but only if it translates to legitimate championship contention. What's next? All eyes are now on the first few months of the season. If the Lakers come out strong, the front office may feel less pressure to shake things up. But if inconsistencies emerge, particularly on the defensive end or at the wing, Expect General Manager Rob Pelinka to be active in trade talks as the February 5th trade deadline approaches. For now, the message from the front office is clear: we're not done building. And with two of the brightest stars in the game and a fan base hungry for another banner, the Lakers may be just one bold move away from something special. FIBA Eurobasket 2025, Luka Doncic's chance to make history against Germany. It's been an electrifying summer for Los Angeles Lakers superstar Luka Doncic as he leads his team deep into the FIBA Eurobasket 2025 tournament. Doncic is the heart and soul of an underdog Slovenian squad, the only NBA talent on the roster. Despite this, Slovenia has punched above their weight, securing a thrilling comeback win against Italy to reach the knockout stage. Luka was absolutely unstoppable in that game, putting up a staggering 42 points along with 10 rebounds and 3 steals. Throughout the tournament, Luka has proven nearly impossible to stop. Whether it's scoring from beyond the arc mid-range or at the free throw line, he's doing it all with impressive ease. For a Slovenian team with limited star power, Luka is truly the cornerstone on both ends of the floor. His brilliance is the driving force behind their hopes to pull off a major upset against a strong German team in the next round. As the matchup with Germany approaches, Doncic has a golden opportunity to etch his name deeper into basketball history. If he manages to score 30 or more points, it could be a record-setting moment, as highlighted by Eurohoops. Doncic has already cemented himself as one of the world's top scorers, ranking among the top 50 all-time scorers in Eurobasket history according to FIBA. Much like LeBron James, Luka shines brightest when setting up teammates but also possesses a natural gift for taking over games. At this Eurobasket, Luka has made opponents pay both at the rim and from the free throw line, while showing great precision from deep. Slovenia may be the underdog facing a powerhouse German squad featuring NBA stars like Franz Wagner, Dennis Schroeder, and Tristan da Silva, but with Luka on the court, they always have a fighting chance. Known for stepping up in the biggest moments, it will be thrilling to see if Doncic can deliver yet another stunning performance at Eurobasket. LeBron James voices support for Luka Doncic. Just like Lakers fans everywhere, LeBron James is closely watching Luka's incredible run at Eurobasket. The Lakers will need the best version of Luka to chase championship glory, and so far, he's proving more than ready for the challenge. After Slovenia's win over Italy, LeBron showed his support by posting a message on his personal Instagram account, backing his Lakers teammate every step of the way. As the tournament progresses, all eyes will be on Luka Doncic and his ability to carry Slovenia past Germany's formidable lineup. The stakes couldn't be higher, not only for his national team but for Luka's own legacy. A standout performance here would not only solidify his status as one of Europe's greatest basketball talents but also send a powerful message to the NBA and basketball fans worldwide. Luka Doncic is a true global superstar, capable of dominating on any stage. The German team, stacked with NBA-caliber players like Franz Wagner, Dennis Schroeder, and Tristan da Silva, presents a tough challenge. Their physicality, depth, and experience make them clear favorites. However, Slovenia's resilience, fueled by Luka's sheer brilliance, has already proven that anything can happen in this tournament. Basketball analysts are buzzing about the potential impact of this clash. Many see it as a defining moment for Luka's international career, a chance to showcase leadership, skill, and mental toughness under pressure. Beyond the court, his performances are sparking increased interest in European basketball, drawing global attention to the talent pool outside the NBA. For the Lakers, Luka's Eurobasket journey carries extra weight. With the NBA season on the horizon, his ability to perform at such a high level internationally signals that he's entering the next chapter of his career in peak form. Teammates, coaches, and fans alike are hopeful that this momentum will carry into the NBA, where Luka could be the key to leading the Lakers back to championship glory. Moreover, the camaraderie between Luka and LeBron James has become a compelling storyline. LeBron's public show of support underscores the mutual respect and belief within the Lakers' locker room. It's a reminder that Luka is not just a star on the court, but a vital part of the team's future. If Slovenia manages to topple Germany, it will be a seismic upset, shaking up the tournament and creating one of Eurobasket's most memorable stories. For Luka Doncic, it could be the moment where he transcends from NBA star to a basketball legend celebrated worldwide. As fans eagerly await the showdown, one thing is clear: Luka Doncic's journey at Eurobasket 2025 is about more than just basketball. It's about passion, perseverance, and the pursuit of greatness on the biggest stage.